Welcome to 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, we have the reviews. We have the Legion of X, written by Cy Spurrier. And uh, I'm just gonna say this off top. I really enjoyed this issue. Just Jan Bazura on the art. He they are wow. I would say this: Marvel does not do bad. They don't make mistakes when it comes to their artists. Writers are another thing, but right now with Cy Spurrier, it was good. I really enjoyed it. Who knew? Who knew? Uh, we start off with this little troll guy who's guarding the essence, I think Switch or something, and then he gets murdered. And then we kind of jump on into the post coitus of Nightcrawler and Zen the Weaponless. And like they should have just called the issue like just pillow talk. Because they're basically having they're having a conversation in the middle of their lovemaking. And um it just reminds me of this song, uh, this song by Sir, uh, "Hair Down," with featuring Kendrick Lamar. When Kendrick has this one mark, it's like, "I'll sweat them edges out," and it looks like that's what she did to him. They talk about faith and why does like it, this book is basically a philosophy debate, and so like they have their whole thing back to back, and they talk about what's exploratory and what's indulgence. It's kind of cheeky. I like it. Um, we get Legion, more stuff with Legion, where how this part where Charles and Eric are having a conversation. So Xavier and Juggernaut have always had a really they haven't had the best relationship, because he will like I think Spurrier forgot that Juggernaut used to beat up Xavier all the time. So I can understand why Xavier is a little like it's revenge. But and then we get Legion, who just like he thinks that he's so much better than Xavier, and a buddy Brian of mine, he brought up that Cy Spurrier is totally in Legion's headspace. He thinks Xavier is the bad guy of because he's written him for so many years, whereas I think Spurrier needs to really just go back and remember that it's not Xavier's fault. Like Xavier wasn't allowed to be a father to Legion, but that's why. But it brings up that something's going on in on Araco, and it's a little weird. It's very weird. I don't understand why they shaved Juggernaut's hair bald. I liked him with his hair. I don't know. That's just me. Um, they like so there's like the Legionnaires are still looking for the Renegade Guide and what's going on with them, and we get a really good cameo from my man Jonathan Starsmore, aka Chamber, aka the relative of Apocalypse that Apocalypse doesn't know about, and Chamber is happy that that's a thing, which is why I think he would have been really good on Excalibur. That's just me. Um, yeah, we get a little bit of Zen's background, like like I guess. And then we get this one instance where Nightcrawler is tied up and blindfolded, and like I'm okay. Like okay, tied up, blindfold with him. Yeah, it's fine. But why is he white? Like I don't. He's a like basically without his blue fur. He's just a blonde haired, blonde white guy. Yeah, we meet up with the allegation of all of a god that all the gods believe in or something. It's weird. It's very weird. I think the best part about this issue was Nightcrawler receiving a letter from Xavier asking, um, just like he just wants to know what Juggernaut is doing. When he wants to know what Juggernaut is doing, he wants to know about the perps that are basically getting away with anything, and um, and just and Nightcrawler is just based. He's responding to what the writer said. No, no, I don't. No, but we get this little thing. Like Charles says, I miss our talks. Like we haven't talked to each other in a long time, and like I miss our relationship. I miss our friendship that we used to have. And Spurrier kind of, I'm starting to think that Spurrier has issues with his own father. Like he's channeling all his hatred of his father to Xavier. Weird. Um, but we do get a little bit of hope where Nightcrawler says, "I miss you too, Charles, more than I can express." I like that. I'm giving this book a 1 out of 5 stars. Just because there's a couple points I like does not mean I'm gonna forget all the pot shots that my Spurrier likes to put on Xavier. I do like that it's a philosophy lesson, and but there's so many ideas that there's no coherent story. Like what is going on? Just but we do find I guess we do find out who the big um villain is behind everything, but and I don't care. It's 1407 Great Mocking Lane signing out.